This is the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Welcome to Moments of Clarity with Tiffany Werner, licensed mental health counselor in the state of Florida. Moments of Clarity's mission is to educate and end the stigma on mental health through the inspirational stories of our exceptional guests. You can join in the show by calling Tiffany toll-free at 866-826-1340 or on Facebook and Twitter at MOC with Tiffany. Now, here's Tiffany Werner.
Hi, thanks for listening. This is Moments of Clarity. I'm Tiffany Werner. I'm a licensed mental health counselor, and I'm your host. We have an exciting show today. First, I want to say hi to Ed, and thank you so much for all you do.
You're welcome. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. And we have a special guest. It's a friend of mine that I've known for years, and he's fascinating. He's actually been on Sesame Street for a year as a performer, and in Las Vegas as a showgirl in theater, and a 3-time Emmy Award winner for choreography and for performance, and now does more theater and performs as a drag queen as well, a local celebrity, and so much more. And there's a contest coming up that we're going to be discussing, and
volume.
And I want to welcome to Moments of Clarity Robert Rigsby, a.k.a. Roquel Blue.
Yay, hi. Thank you. It was so exciting to be back because it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been like a year at least.
Yes, we had a stint out of the state for quite some time. But we're finally back. So, thank you for having me.
Yeah, so Robert, tell me a little bit about your past, though, because for our listeners, I think what really amazes me is that, the Sesame Street and the Emmy Award winner. It kind of leads to, because I think a lot of people are just like, they don't really understand what drag is too, and I want to get into that.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you've had Broadway and theater as your life, your whole.
It's been everything. Again, I grew up in a small town in Ocean Springs, Mississippi, and for me, I never thought as an entertainer that my life would go in this direction that I've been in, and it's been really exciting for me to, look back still, now that I'm a little bit older, and, I see the students that I was teaching when I was younger that are now grown and that are working professionally. So I know that I've done some good out there. So that's an amazing thing. But, the career I had, I studied the University of Southern Mississippi dance. I was in and out of school because I knew that my drive for performing professionally was a little bit bigger than being in 4 walls. So I did have the opportunity to go to Las Vegas, and I was there for 11 and a half years, and that was kind of the stint that brought me to the career that I am now. I worked on
It must have been amazing.
Lines. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I do miss Vegas every once in a while because Vegas is one of those places where, at 3 o'clock in the morning and you're rolling around in bed and you don't know what to do because you can't do anything. No, Vegas is one of those places at 3 o'clock in the morning you can get up and go to the bar and have a cocktail. Or grocery shopping because everything's open 24 hours a day. So basically, being in Vegas was an opportunity I never imagined would have happened. It kind of fell in my lap by accident. Yeah. And, that is, again, what brought me to working on cruise ships as a dancer-singer, the opportunities to choreograph throughout Las Vegas for other special events, like having my choreography on Las Vegas stages, producing my own go-go company out there for a couple of years, hiring dancers and promo models. And then, obviously having the opportunity to play one of the most known characters on Sesame Street, which I cannot say, but you kind of figure he's big and yellow, so you can figure it out. But,
Why aren't you allowed to say?
Well, it's because, the thing with character work and being on tour and when you're off, you're still legally not allowed to say you were. Okay. You can say you're friends with. But gotcha. Yes, I was very good friends with that big old yellow thing. Yes. Very close. Again, I experienced the whole situation again this summer where I was the character supervisor for Cedar Point. And I got to work with Charlie Brown and Snoopy and Lucy and Linus, and I got to choreograph some work and perform with them while I was out in Sandusky, Ohio. So it's been I don't know if any of you guys out there have ever been to Sandusky, Ohio. That was
so they filmed Tommy Boy or something, or Black Sheep, one of the two.
I actually was able to do a movie out there while I was there. Raquel did a movie.
Oh.
Raquel did a movie out there. So that was something fun we'll talk about later. But yeah, career-wise, it's been amazing to be able to go through the ups and downs, the drive to be an entertainer has got to be great. It's got to be big. You've got to have that need and the want to be as successful as possible, but you also have to deal with all the other stuff that comes with it. So, yeah.
You look at your phone as you say that.
I'm like, oh my God, yes. Hi. But yeah, it's one of the most amazing things, and having the opportunity to do Closet Ball, which we'll talk about in a little bit, is one of those things that I'm really grateful that I have an opportunity to help other people that are trying to get started in entertainment.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and it's got to take a lot of courage to want to do that kind of entertainment as well.
Yeah. The Raquel started as, we've discussed this before, but I think a lot of people still don't know. My name was 2 words. It was Rock and Hell because of, being a dancer, I wanted people to know that I was a dancer just from my name. I wasn't trying to be like patio furniture or anything like that. But I mean, those are still fun, but that wasn't the direction I wanted to go. I mean, when I first started drag, it was literally because of an injury. So
what do you mean?
I broke my wrist. I broke my wrist performing at Las Vegas Pride with my good friend and dear sister, Kiska Diva. I fell off the stage. It had been a very long day, and yeah.
A lot of vodka day.
It was yeah. But I mean, the thing was like literally I scooted my chair back and I fell off a foot from the floor, and boom, broken wrist, and had surgery, and then I was go-go dancing, and it was not the most sexy, is that the right word, situation?
Graceful.
With me dancing around in my underwear and having a big old cast on my arm, so that it just wasn't sexy. But with drag, I was able to cover it up with costumes and stuff like that. So that was kind of how I got started with Las Vegas Pride. And, we traveled everywhere, and I started doing more benefits. And then I made the decision. I was a dancer in Don Arden's Jubilee for 2 years, and then after I left that show, I made the decision to do drag full time. I was loving it so much, and I mean, even in my baby years, I was not. It was a different time. It's about 10 years ago. It was a different time because you had to work, and especially in Las Vegas, you just have to work. You have to be entertaining. You have to be something. My makeup wasn't great. My costumes weren't the best. They're still not there either, but. But I worked really hard, and I did drag full time. I worked as Raquel 6 days a week, every night. So,
it's a lot of preparation.
Yes.
I've seen you all done up, and you're beautiful.
Thank you.
But man, it's a lot of makeup and artistic work, and it must take hours to get ready.
Well, back then it took me about 3.5 hours just to do my face, and now it doesn't take me as long. And I'm sitting there thinking, what was I doing that took 3 hours? But
practice makes perfect.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
It's an art form which a lot of people I don't think understand, which is why I'm excited about Closet Ball, because you actually will get to see that transformation of what people look like before, and then with a makeup artist helping them transform into their alter ego. So that's going to be a pretty fun thing. So that's, again, why I'm trying to
Closet Ball is a contest that you have tomorrow going on at Cityside Lounge. And it's an amateur contest, before and after, where they...
Yeah, it is an amateur contest. The professionals out there, they got their gigs. Y'all are working. So we have to make room for the new people, because in the world of drag, as we've seen on RuPaul's Drag Race, how everyone loves that, and there's such a huge realm of drag now. We have bearded queens, we have femme queens, we have drag kings. There's such a wide realm, and this contest is literally open for anybody and everybody, whatever your situation is, transgender, everything. It's open to whoever you want to be and whoever I can help you get to be. And they have 1 hour to get transformed. They have to have a makeup artist or someone to dress them, to do their makeup. They can't do it themselves, which is an amazing thing, because when you're competing sometimes for the first time, it's good to have someone do everything for you, so you're not nervous and, mess things up. And then they come out and perform, and during their talent section, they raise money for our charities, which is Project No Labels and Visuality out of Fort Myers.
Wow. And so Project No Labels and Visuality, what are those kind of charities?
The Project No Labels is an organization out of St. Petersburg, and I've worked with them for quite some time. Claire has been amazing. Jonathan Souza has been amazing. They are an organization that, helps and reaches out to our LGBT community throughout their events. They have a LGBT prom. I wanted to go so bad, but I was in Ohio. They have lots of events throughout the St. Petersburg and Tampa Bay area to try to make things a little more inclusive, without having to brand people to be certain things, and I love that about them. Visuality is an organization in Fort Myers that is that same kind of situation, but it's more basically for youth and the transgender community out there, and they have been doing a lot of amazing things. They're actually doing a benefit tomorrow night as well. So I do believe they're sending a representative up, but they won't be able to be there. But I'm really excited about the work that they've been doing back in Fort Myers. So I'm just trying to, expand the brand of, Closet Ball, and, give people an opportunity to perform and do what they want to do, and have someone behind them for a year to push them to be better entertainers. And, even with myself, it took a long time to get to Rock Hill. It took a long time to be comfortable and to get to where I consider myself to be now, and there's still more room to go. But with Closet Ball, that's going to give me an opportunity to help somebody else and find where their direction is and help them get to branding themselves in a different way as well.
Yeah, for sure.
It's exciting.
I want to get into why, what is to be a drag queen and what the differences are, and I want to offer callers to call in and welcome callers to call in 866-826-1340 866-826-1340. First, we're going to take our first break, and we will be back with Moments of Clarity in just a moment. Please stay tuned.
Yay.
You're listening to Moments of Clarity with Tiffany Werner. We welcome your input at 866-826-1340. Tiffany will be right back after this.
This is the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Are you looking to expand your knowledge in the mental health field and earn CEU credits at the same time? DID Discovering Hope is having their annual Creating Resilience Conference on November 15th and 16th, and it's open to all trauma survivors and therapists. 2 days of educational workshops will be led by internationally respected experts, including keynote speaker Dr. Colin A. Ross. For mental health professionals, 11 hours of CEUs are available. For more information or to register, visit diddiscoveringhope.org. Once again, that's diddiscoveringhope.org.
Hi, this is Tiffany Werner, your host of Moments of Clarity. Living with a mental health disorder is not easy. If you or someone you know are struggling with this, please know it's so important to seek treatment, and I'm here to help. Please visit the website at momentsofclaritywithtiffany.com to view blog posts and resources on this site to help educate and inspire you to take action, because there's no shame in seeking help for mental health. While you're there, please take a few seconds to sign up for my email list. You'll get some extremely valuable educational and entertaining content that can be sent right to your inbox each week. Plus, you'll also get instant and free access to my guide on managing your anxiety. You can also follow me on Twitter at MOC with Tiffany and at Facebook at Tiffany Werner. And once again, the website is momentsofclaritywithtiffany.com. Thank you so much for your support and for listening to your show, because change can only come when we stand together as one.
This is the Tan Talk Radio Network.
We are back to Moments of Clarity with Tiffany Werner. To join in the discussion, call 866-826-1340. Now, here's Tiffany Werner.
Hi, welcome back, and you're listening to Moments of Clarity. My name is Tiffany Werner. I'm a licensed mental health counselor. I'm your host. Today we're talking about performing as a drag queen, but with my guest who's been on Sesame Street in Vegas and is on theater and Broadway and a 3-time Emmy Award winner.